Please subscribe my channel to help me grow. I heard the sound before I understood it. A sharp gasp, a broken inhale, like someone had been punched in the chest. I turned toward the doorway and found my husband, Amir, standing there with my phone in his hand and disbelief carved across his face. His eyes, usually soft and tired from long work hours, were wide open as if he had seen something he could never unsee. My colleague, he whispered, voice shaking. This is what you do when I'm not around. My stomach hollowed out. The air thickened. For a second, I couldn't even swallow. He pressed the screen toward me, and there it was, the TikTok video I'd recorded during lunch. A silly 10-second clip of me and Bilal laughing in the office storage room, dancing like idiots, but captured at an angle that made everything look too intimate, too close, too wrong. It's not what it looks like, I managed, but even to my own ears it sounded weak. His lips twitched. It looks like you're having the time of your life with another man. The silence that followed hit harder than shouting would have. I felt it seep under my skin, claw through my ribs, grip my heart. I'd been married to this man for 7 years. I'd seen him angry, hurt, stressed, but I had never seen him look defeated. Amir, please sit, I said, moving toward him. He stepped back as if I were a threat. The rejection stung more sharply than I expected. Maybe because part of me knew this moment had been creeping toward us for weeks. The late-night work calls with Bilal, the inside jokes, the way I didn't always tell Amir when I stayed behind with him to finish a project. None of it was physical. None of it was intentional. But emotional lines blurred quietly, slowly, like smoke spreading under a door. Now it was all catching up to me. I sank onto the sofa, legs trembling. It was just a stupid video. I didn't think it would mean anything. That's the problem, he said softly. It meant something to me. He placed my phone on the table, his hand shaking. For a moment, he just stood there, eyes glistening, breathing unevenly. Then he walked to the window, staring out at the street lights flickering against the evening sky. Amir, I whispered. Talk to me. Tell me what you're thinking. He wiped his face with the back of his hand. I trusted you more than anything. More than myself sometimes. Guilt slammed into me, hot and suffocating. I hated myself in that moment. Hated my carelessness, my need for attention, the tiny hit of validation I got from making people laugh at work. I didn't cheat on you, I said, voice cracking. I swear I didn't. But you let him get close, he replied without turning around. You let him have a part of you that used to be mine. You didn't cross the line, but you stood right at the edge and looked back at me like I wouldn't notice. Tears blurred my vision. He finally turned, and what I saw in his eyes broke me more deeply than anger ever could. I'm filing for divorce, he said. Not because of the video, but because you don't see anything wrong with what led up to it. My breath caught. Please don't do this. We can fix it. We can talk to someone. I'll quit my job. I'll block him. I'll do anything. He shook his head slowly. You're saying all this because you got caught, not because you realized you hurt me. The truth of that sliced through me. I wanted to deny it, but I couldn't. Amir picked up his car keys. I'm staying at my brother's tonight. When the door closed behind him, the house fell silent, too silent, like it was holding its breath, waiting for me to crumble. And I did. I slid to the floor, clutching my chest as if I could hold my heart together with my hands. The video kept replaying in my mind, but this time I wasn't laughing. This time I saw what he saw. My smile meant for someone who wasn't my husband. The next morning, he sent the papers. I stared at them for a long time, realizing the cruel twist. One harmless TikTok hadn't ruined my marriage. My negligence had. And I had no one left to blame.